Alright, it looks like we are live. I don't expect anybody to watch this first thing Christmas morning, but I figured I'd at least get this in. Hopefully you can hear and see me. Merry Christmas to you all. So a couple things. Okay, it looks like we're working now. Okay, there we go. If you can see and hear me, let me know. I'd appreciate it. I'm running without the cable, which is something different, because usually I go right into the router. Okay, we'll see. All right, so anyways, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. A couple of things real quick. From our friends at Miniature Market, they would like to wish you all a very happy and safe holiday. Merry Christmas, Rob. Video and sounds good. Thank you, Matt. They'd like to wish you all a very happy holidays and thank you for a wonderful year. Our partnership together has been more of a friendship than anything else. They have been so good to this channel over the last 2 years. I can't thank them enough for everything that they have done. And I'm very thankful to have Miniature Market as a sponsor to this channel. And it's just been a fantastic experience being able to do all the things that we're able to do. And they've always been there all the way. To go a little further with that, this New Year's Eve, we are going to be giving away a whole bunch of stuff from Miniature Market. Miniature Market is going to be sponsoring a giveaway that we are going to be doing, and we are going to be playing the dice game yet again on New Year's Eve, just like yesterday. So all of you that showed up yesterday, I hope you really enjoyed it and had a lot of fun. For me and my family, I'd like to thank you all for another wonderful year and hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas and a very happy holiday. We've been very blessed. We've had probably one of our best years that we ever had, and really I really enjoyed doing the channel. There's been so many changes, cameras, this, that, and the other. And we just keep plugging along, doing everything that we can to support our wonderful community. And it's days like this that I think of everybody and all the things that you've done for others and really helping us be everything that we could be. We're not the most normal channel, you know, we're a matter of fact, this isn't scripted like half the stuff that you'll see, but the most important thing is that we always try to tell you how it is, and we always just really enjoy spending time with you out here, whether we're teaching people how to paint, which we hope you enjoy, or just taking time and showing you something that interests us or is exciting to me. Most of all, I'd like to thank Helen for another glorious year. I don't know what I would do without Helen. Well, probably have my sanity, but most of all, she has been just absolutely fantastic in everything that she does, keeping me on point, being there to bounce things off of, you know, because there's a lot of uncertainty. You're never sure if something's good or something's bad. And she's never been afraid to tell me something's bad or something's good. And it took a few years to get the right person in place, but Helen is the right person. And she has done unbelievably. We don't talk as much as we should. We probably don't do a lot of things towards the channel as we should, but she's always been there. She is the rock. And you know, it should almost be Rob's and Helen's tabletop world for all the covers and things that she takes care of her Discord channel, and always just being there to make sure that everything runs smoothly while I do my chaotic act, or whatever you want to call it, of, you know, getting in front of the camera. Johnny, Merry Christmas. King Fat, Merry Christmas. Gary, Merry Christmas. And of course, Matt, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. I wish you all the best. And I didn't expect anybody to be on here in the morning, but I do this every Christmas morning. Everybody else is sleeping. Even the dogs, they just ate and they went and laid back down. We had a very nice dinner we went out to last night. And oh boy, I had a great steak. It was probably one of the best steaks I had. It was a place that we didn't even know about. Moon Doggy, Merry Christmas. Rob, thank you for sharing yourself with everybody. Well, you know something, it's a funny thing you say that, because what I really believe is that when I turn on this camera, like I've said it a million, trillion times, and I'll probably say it a million more going forward, is that it's always nice to turn on a camera and know that you have a bunch of friends out there and that you can share some of the things that you're able to experience, whether it's life, gaming, painting, or how you see things. And that's pretty much all this channel ever will be. Merry Christmas, Rob. All the best. And all the best to you guys. All hail Helen. Yes. Thank you, sir, for your gift of joy. Well, I do my best, and we try to give you the best year round. It's not always, there's been some good stuff, and we also made some stinkers. But you know something, we learn from it, and we just keep plugging along. The most important thing, though, today is whether you believe in Christmas or just have the day off, or maybe you're even working today, because there's some places restaurants that are open today to serve the public. Just know that today, you know, take a moment and just think of others. Think of all the people in your life that mean something to you. All the people that have given their very best to you to make you who you are. I have a saying, and I really believe it, and it's because of my wife that this saying's very true. You are defined by the people you surround yourself with. And if you surround yourself with great people, you will be a great person. And I really believe that. It really defines who you are, the people that you surround you with. And I surround myself with you guys, and my wonderful wife, and my children, my grandchildren, and they define who I am. They give me the strength each day to be the best I can be, because without them, I just don't know what I would be or where I would be. And I take moments like today to be thankful of that. It's not about ripping up presents, even though we probably won't do that till about 11 o'clock by the time the baby queen wakes up. Mimi worked last night, and she was working in a hospital, helping others so they can be home with their families. She has a wonderful work ethic. So does my son and my other daughter, and I have 3 beautiful grandchildren and 2 wonderful daughter-in-law and son-in-law, and I'm very blessed this holiday. And when I woke up this morning, I thought of all of that, as well as thinking, gee, I got to hook up my Switch to the new big TV. I know that breakfast is going to be good because we're having kielbasa and eggs, and I can have that. It's a tradition here. We're Polish. My wife fries up some kielbasa, then she makes like an egg omelet, and then she just covers it in like 50 different cheeses. And then you put it all on rye bread and make a sandwich, throw a little ketchup on there, a little salt and pepper. Boom. Then a nap. Then some video games. Then we're going over for the first time, we're going over to my son-in-law's for dinner. So usually we have it here, and it's usually craziness here. But this year's kind of different. It's kind of laid back, which is kind of nice. So that's good. Again, getting back to Miniature Market, for those of you that just came in, we are New Year's Eve. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I'll set it up a couple days beforehand, because I'm not going to do the list for that. You have to be here live. We are going to be giving away stuff live, and you can get that stuff and be able to turn it around the same day. So you can spend what we're going to be giving you. So I'm working on that to set that all up for New Year's Eve. It's our little gift to you once again, and Miniature Market, especially if you're overseas. If you win something, maybe you'll cut down on the shipping, which will really help you guys. For you guys that are in Australia where the shipping is ridiculous, we're hoping that you guys can win some things that will take away from the shipping and make things easier for you to get some of the things that you really want. And that's the kind of people they are at Miniature Market. Excuse me. Just woke up a little bit. You have Steven who's just brilliant. And thank you, Steven, for helping me with my fantasy football league this year. We are champions, of course. He's brilliant at it. And of course, Eric and Melissa, their customer service, the people that ship. Everybody works together to get you the best they can. And this coming year, you have no idea, because I'm on the inside, folks. I get to know things. And this is going to be one of the best years from this company ever. And I really think you can, if you just support them, you'll see that you can never go wrong. They always have your best interests, and giving you the best prices, and they wish you nothing but the best this holiday season. I was even talking to Steven about it yesterday, and I told him I would make sure I mentioned that for you guys. Hendrik, Merry Christmas. Rob, love your content. All the best. Merry Christmas to you, my good friend. Obslorius, Merry Christmas, Mr. Orrin. Bully Stino some for me today. This is the one day of the year let's give him a break. All right, he's worked very hard for you guys this year, and he loves his community, and his community loves him back. But I can tell you this much on this very Christmas, that we're heading into a new decade. Now you got to remember, beginning this decade, we didn't even have a channel, and over the last 4 years, almost 5, in March, the second half of this decade has been dedicated to this fantastic and wonderful community. And we have so many things planned. I'm really looking forward to these next 2 weeks of just being able to flip on the camera and do some really neat things, whether it's live painting or it's a number of other things. Showing you how I put together a video for BGG, or dice games, or just pulling out some old classics and having some fun. But most of all, trying to get to some of the games that I've been promising that I would do. I really plan on doing it and doing the best I can. You just picked up Discovered Lands Unknown for $24 from Miniature Market. Merry Christmas. Eric, let me tell you something. That is a very good game that was underrated. I think the problem people had with it is that in order to get all the different tiles, you had to... Well, there was winter, you got 2 in each set, and they would mix up, and there were so many different combinations. But when I played the game, I really enjoyed the game. It was hard. It was brutal. But I love games that are with uncertainty like that. As a matter of fact, I played with Aldi at Board Game Geek. We had a wonderful time. When I sit here and I think of all of you and everybody over this holiday, I can't help but be very thankful, and hope that going forward, it isn't just once a year here. We do it all year round. We do our best to help people, to make a difference in people's lives, to to be the gold standard, to be everything that you want to be, to have a safe haven where you can go to. And just sit back and enjoy things, to move people, to help people, those who are less fortunate, those who are having a tough time. The future's unknown. Tomorrows are never guaranteed, and to be able to just have the ability and have a place where you can all go, or an email to write. And I do try to return everybody's email. Sometimes that's very, very hard. But, the hard part is time. There's never enough time. There's so many things I want to do and would love to do, but time is my greatest enemy. Um, you only find within your heart to put the things onto the table, or express the things that you want to say, if you have enough time. And sometimes I just never have enough time. And I wish there was two of me, because there's so many things I'd like to say, so many things I'd like to do and share with you. And, we do the best we can. This year, we did 579 videos. Figure that out in 365 days. That's quiet. That's almost like a video and a half a day. And next year we'll probably do even more. We have content for you every single day, and it's because of the spirit that you guys have and your affection towards this channel that we're able to do all the things that we do. Yeah, I look like crap this morning. I'm just looking at myself and I'm half awake. I wanted to get up and do this because I want to make sure I get the dogs out, get all the stuff I need to get done. I want to hook up my Switch. There's supposed to be a game that came out yesterday. I got to check it out. It's Draw Dungeon or something like that. And it's supposed to be this black and white dungeon thing that is all in pencil sketch. And you're supposed to be go through it and fight and level up and stuff like that. And it sounds like a home run for me. What can I tell you? I love dungeon crawls. I really do. And we've got some great ones coming up that I'm just not going to mention anything, because you're just going to find the camera goes on, and we are just going to do some live playthroughs. A lot of live playthroughs. A lot of painting. I want to get this painted up. This Nemesis. I think I can get this done pretty quick. And I've got a couple of patron projects we're going to be adding to the patron list coming up. And we took care of a lot over the last couple of weeks, so I'm real happy about that. So we're cutting that down, and then eventually that'll be gone, and then we can just concentrate on the things that move the most. Finding your channel recently has inspired me to try my hand at painting miniatures after Christmas settles down. Well, we will be here, and we'll help you all along the way. Mark Livergood, our good friend. How are you, my friend? Merry Christmas. Hope hope everybody and their family just have a wonderful day. Like I said, whether you're open Christmas presents or just sitting back with a cup of coffee watching this, or watching TV, or just spending time with each other, just enjoy each other. Be good to one another. Think of one another. Think of some of the people that in the chat that you had a great time with while I screwed up some rules or spilt paint or whatever. Think of each other. Think of your workmates. Think of the people that you see on a daily basis, whether at the gym or wherever. Think of your soulmate, or think of the person that someday will be in your life, to make that difference and to define you, to make you who you are, to help enhance who you are more than anything else. Because, there can be no good without evil. We see that on our thumb up and thumb down thing. You have to have it. But take pity on those who don't see things, people don't have to see things the way you see them, and that's fine. But it doesn't mean you have to run everything by hate. Be kind to one another. Even if you disagree with that person, understand that that's their opinion. And that doesn't make them a horrible, horrible person. They're just different. We're all different. We're all different. And we live our lives differently. We breathe differently. We eat differently. We think differently. We look differently. We feel differently. But at the heart of it, we're all human beings. And we all deserve respect and kindness. And if you can reflect on that much today more than anything else, I think that is what today should really be about, along with a lot of other things. Respect, caring, and kindness. If you have all those things, what more could you want? Gary Clarkson, Ross, Merry Christmas to you both. I love your channel and its content. Thank you, Gary. You're the reason I turned this thing on. You're the reason, here I am on Christmas morning. What's the thing I'm thinking about? Well, eating some of that breakfast that the Queen's working on. She better get to it. And those nice little Christmas pajamas that she's got on. But most of all, I think of you guys. The first thing I got up, she goes, "Where are you going?" "Oh, I'm going to say Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm going to do it live, like I do every year. There isn't a day that I kind of take off, really, if you really think about it. And that's okay, because you never get tired of seeing your friends. You never get tired of seeing people that mean something to you, that help you, that give you the strength through illness, through tough times, through all the things that life throw at you. If you have friends and you have people you care about, there's nothing you can't handle in life. There's nothing you can't face. And life's hard. You all know it. Man, she's got that. She's got the blender going. I hear forks. She's in full gear and high and off and running. See, I'm thinking about food. Today's the day to eat. That's another thing. A lot of good food. There you go. Change is upon us. Change always comes. And nothing lasts forever. I don't know how long I can do this. I pray that I can keep going. And every Christmas, Saeed, Merry Christmas. I pray every Christmas that I can make it to another one. Last Christmas, we didn't have a granddaughter. And poof, here she is, and she changes the whole dynamic. My son wasn't married. He was still living here. Things were so different. So what changes? What things are going to happen this year? Hopefully all good. Hopefully the channel just keeps chugging along and we keep doing wonderful things and with the support of so many wonderful people. What Herman Lutman did yesterday was completely moving to me. Just to write me a note and says, "Hey, I know you got your live thing. Would you mind if I gave away a copy of Crowbar signed?" Whoa! That was fantastic. It was a great Christmas gift to give to you guys. And then Glowing Turtle being so nice to give away the print and play game from his site. Just wonderful things. We're having fun. An hour and a half to give away a whole bunch of stuff because I wouldn't shut up. And just spending time. It meant everything to me. Lots of good protein in that breakfast. Cooking some back bacon myself. You go, Matt. And then, you guys, giving that money yesterday, making it easy for us to go and pick up and take care of some people. And the gratitude that we saw in their eyes. Boy, I wish I can film that kind of stuff, but I think it's just too tacky. But just know that all the good that you did yesterday went a very long way. And, and we did it without having to ask or beg for money or go through a broken Patreon. We're here just to be here. This channel is going to be here. It doesn't really cost a lot. The things that cost are paints and things like that, and I take care of that, and we're not worried about it. We're just here for you, and that is, I'm here for you, but I really think, when I really think about it, and I've thought about it many times, I think you guys are here for me, and that's why I turn it on. I come here to see you guys and do some fun things, and it's been a wonderful 4 years, and it's evolved and it's changed, and it's becoming more and more personal between myself and the audience, the people out there. It's not even an audience. Um, just friends, and I'm thankful for it. It's given me so much strength through difficult times and good times. I can only say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and wish you all nothing but the best. I promised I would keep this under 20 minutes, and I'm already up to 26 minutes. Boy, do I ramble. A lot of big things coming from Miniature Market this year. You guys just have no idea. No idea. I've been sent some things that lists and gone over some things, given my opinion on some things. I always try to help them. It's more than sticking their thing up on the thing and them helping us out here and there with stuff. It's a mutual thing. I want them to win. I want them to win, because if they win, that means you guys won. That means that we were able to put together something special for you guys, and for me, I think that's the most important thing. Neutral. Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday. I hope all your little ones have a wonderful, wonderful day. Some of you I've gotten to know very personally. It's just been, Helen's gotten to know a lot of you. It's been everything I can ever ask for. And on today, I take time to reflect on it. On today, I take time and sit back with my family. When I'm thankful for them, I'm also thankful for all of you. What does it all hold? What's next? It's not in my hands. It's in the fate, in fate's hands. That's the best way to put it. Yeah, it's been a journey. I remember you doing playthroughs in the kitchen with the kids. Yeah. Yeah, we used to do playthroughs in the kitchen with the kids. I used to do painting at the kitchen table. The TV would be in the background. Every once in a while, the Queen would throw out the Queen doing dishes in the background or cooking. Everybody wondering what she was cooking. The TV on. Her watching Hallmark or soap operas or whatever movie of the week. And I'm trying to do a live thing with a $10 webcam and a laptop. That's how it all started. And I just loved it. And I took an iPad and I filmed War Machine stuff I finished up, and I filmed for the dice tower I was doing I was building this X-wing Death Star that people could play on, and I wanted to auction it off to raise money for the Jack Vassal Foundation, which I forgot how much we made. I think it was like $500 or $600 we made, and I just felt it was just so much fun to make that video, and then just see the person. I didn't think it was going to go, and I remember Tom turning to me and going, if that doesn't sell, you're going to have to take that back, because the thing was huge. It was 5 foot by 4 foot. And I go, I know. We actually gave it a test run up at the Ocala. Oh God, Ocala used to hold a little game day in a library. Oh God, the Ocala Garrison used to hold it. But I had a falling out with them. It was really something really stupid. But their loss. They could have been a part of this. But I wish them nothing but the best. I got something in the mail yesterday that I read through. Osprey Publishing War Games have been so good to us. Every time something new, they send us something. But we're going to be taking a look, and I have a lot to say about this. This is called Zona Alpha. Alphea. It's a salvage and survival in an exclusion zone. This That's a masterpiece right there. And you're going to see the video at the first of the year. I'm going to have that ready for you guys. Wait till you see what that's all about. And I went, and I'm reading it, and I'm going, oh, this is brilliant. Some of the stuff that they put out, people don't realize how brilliant their stuff is. Holy cow. I mean, from Frostgrave to I mean, they, The Last Days by, oh God, what's his name? By Gorilla Miniatures there. I mean, just so much great stuff they put out. Whew. I look for, when I see that yellow package come in, I'm like, another Osprey War Games book. And then I go through it, and then next thing you know, I'm painting stuff for it. Car Wars. How can we forget? I mean, not Car Wars. Gaslands. How can we forget Gaslands? Some of the best games this year. Oh, by the way, don't forget to check out the top 19 games of all time. There's a lot of countdowns this week. If you saw yesterday my solo experiences of 2019, I think you guys like that too. All right. So we are at 32 minutes. Maybe I should wrap this up and keep it short, so when you watch it back, you're not like, oh my God, this guy just rambles on and on and on. Especially, I can hear Helen in the background and in my ears. Well, we're hoping for a lot of good things coming up in the next year. We are working closely with Reaper to maybe add them on as a sponsor. We'll see. This channel just might be too small for them. But I think what we reach between on Board Game Geek and here, we can do a lot of things, especially since we do a lot of dungeon games and stuff like that. And I think we would stream a Reaper day once a week where we just paint Reaper miniatures. I think that would be very cool. And of course, we'd have a bumper for them. Why not? And I think we would do a lot more than a lot of people do for them. But that's up to them, you know. We'll see what they think about it. We'll know in the middle of January. It'll be a good start to the year. I may be going to a workshop for Board Game Geek in January. I got hit with that. Depends what goes on with my regular job. So I'll have to deal with that. And January has a lot of fun stuff coming up. If all the stuff... We were promised a lot of things from a lot of people, and they never showed up. That's okay. You know, it's something I'm used to. But if some of the things do show up, I can tell you it's going to be a very busy January. I'm very shocked at how busy we're going to be, because usually this is the slow time. But I've got so much I have to cover that you haven't even seen yet that I got in. And we're going to be quite busy. All right. Again, from Helen, who's not here. Probably sleeping. She deserves it. From myself, from everybody at Miniature Market, I want to wish you guys all a very happy and safe holiday season. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy everything. Okay? I want you all to be safe. I want you all to take the day and hopefully just for 5 minutes. That's all you need, 5 minutes, is to reflect and just think of all the great things that happened this year, all the wonderful things that we have to look forward to the future together, and even the tough times. If you reach out and you need a hand, well, take my hand and we'll get through it together. I'll always be here for you. It's one of the strengths I think that we have here is how close and good we all are. And if you need something, one of us, all of us, will find a way to help you through it. And that's what this channel's all about. I want to thank you all for making my Christmas and my holidays special by being here, by being a part of this, and being everything I could ever dream of. You have been fantastic. You have been wonderful. And I'm blessed to have you all in my life. Thank you. I love you all. Have a safe and wonderful day. Until next time, for Miniature Market, the Queen, the baby, my son, my daughter, my family, my grandson, my granddaughter, Huddy and Lily, my daughter, my son-in-law, David, and everybody in the Orne and Pasco family, I wish you all a very safe and wonderful holiday, and thank you so much for being the best in our lives. Until next time, we'll see you soon.